Well, good morning. It's great to be alive and in Austin, Texas. Don't you agree? Of course, at my age, it's great to be alive and anywhere. From the first moment in flight training to this day, it was a wonderful experience for me. I just absolutely loved it. And not only did they pay me to fly airplanes, they let me fly jets. And lo and behold, getting into afterburner, that's so cool. And going fast and just scaring the hell out of yourself. It's just so great. Went to my first squadron, and the skipper said, okay, everybody has a call sign. What's your call sign, Hal? I said, well, sir, I'm from Texas. My call sign is Tex. And this little wise ass in the back of the room said, Tex, Hal, look at that nose. Let's call him Beak. Everybody, yeah! So that's been my label. And now even my grandchildren call me Beak. So you're certainly welcome too also. Said, Lieutenant, I hear you're going to be the battalion special services officer. I said, yeah, Gunny. He said, I understand you're sort of upset about that. I said, damn right. I'm doing all this other stuff. Now I got to do this too. He said, could the gunnery sergeant give you one piece of advice from a Marine who's been around a while? I said, sure, Gunny. He said, Lieutenant, if the company commander makes you dog catcher, you be the best damn dog catcher in the Marine Corps. Whatever it is, right now as a second lieutenant, you're building your reputation. And people, you're either going to do things well, and people are going to want you to be on their team, or you're not going to do things well, and people are not wanting you to be on their team. More responsibility, having an air group with 12 squadrons flying and things happen, and then being a wing commanding general, having several air groups, things happen, and then became a force commander. I had the good fortune of actually being over all the Marine forces in the Pacific for almost 4 years. That was an incredible lesson, and I think it's for all of us as leaders to always remember that. It's big. Doesn't matter if you're a PFC or a four-star general, someday the Marine Corps is going to break your heart. And so here I am, 3-star general, big shot, head of all the forces in the Pacific. The Marine Corps broke my heart. It said, it's time for you to retire. I said, oh, Lord, I got to go. 37 years active duty. I was the oldest officer in the Marine Corps for my last 2 years. Yeah, I think it is time for me to retire. So I had to go. At home, started looking around for a job, not real hard, working on my handicap, and never forget about the third week of that, my wife Janelle approaches me in that manner. I understand there's going to be an important thing said here. And she said, Beak, I married you for life, but not for lunch. Get a job. All of a sudden, I become the center director at the Johnson Space Center. It was, talk about dying and going to heaven. I mean, it was just such an incredible change, everything in my life. It was just it was wonderful. For every launch, we're watching it on our consoles, but I'm right by the window, and there's the shuttle right there. And I can, when we get down to 10 seconds, start the liquid engines, make sure they can maneuver and what have you, and I just swivel around in my chair right out that window. Off it goes, And it was so cool. And then, 3 seconds later, the blast would hit the building, the shockwave. Oh, that was so cool. I mean, that was so good. It's a winning organization. All you got to do is help them and get them on the right track. And we were rocking and rolling, started building the International Space Station, putting it together, getting shuttles launched, getting things going. You want people to follow you and respect you. You better know what the hell you're doing. You better be on top of your game. So that's something we all got to work at. As you move up the line, you got to work harder. It never gets easy. Being a leader never gets easy. It gets harder and harder, but the rewards are just incredible. That's why it's so great. Thank you for your time.